It has been a month since I did my last video, and that was an expense video. And today we are doing another expense video. Okay, and as always, let's just jump right into it. Let's go with rent. First on the first, $309.50. This month, March, is the last time I have to pay for rent to a place I don't even live. And if you don't know why, if this is your first video, that's kind of a long story, but if you want to check it out, you can go on my different videos, other videos. Here, I'm going to go straight down to gas on the very, very bottom, $254.43. So I just added that up completely on the whole month of how much I spent in gas. As you'll probably see here, I'll show you real quick. As you can see, gas, like all over the place. I just did not want to type that in. Not because I'm just lazy, but just because it's kind of redundant. And the reason this is up is because I live about 30 minutes away from work and I delivery drive. So there goes all my gas money, just throwing it out there. But it's okay because I'm making money. So, and then my next big expense is on the 19th. You'll see that I got a plane ticket. To where, you might ask? To Texas. I'll go into depth on that later in the video, which will be soon. So on the 20th, car repairs for $355. Ball joint alignment. I'm going to put up a few pictures up here right now. And as you'll see, I was delivery driving and I went to go turn around and my ball joint just broke and it gave out. I did have early signs of this happening. I did take it in to get it checked out, but I guess the mechanic missed it. And, well, when that ball joint snapped off, my car just kind of leaned onto my tire, and I basically could not drive anywhere. So I had to call my mom, and her boyfriend came, picked me up, and then he eventually did fix the car, which I'm grateful for, which was awesome. It was just a crazy night, and I'm thankful because I was in the correct place. Like, I was not in a busy road when this happened. I was not moving very fastly. I was just turning around and just all of a sudden snapped, which is good. Well, not good, but it's good that I was in the right place at the right time. Yeah, that was a crazy experience. On the 26th, filling for my teeth, I went to the dentist. And I got a filling, so I'm trying to get that done right now so I don't have to worry about it. I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out on the 10th, so that's gonna be kind of an experience, I guess. I'm not sure how that goes since I've never done it, but I've talked to people and I've seen on the internet that wisdom teeth isn't that big of a deal. I feel like I've been hearing that I'm gonna have a pain for a couple of days, so that's kind of like the big expenses I spent this month. As you can tell, it's kind of a lot. Something I do want to point out, it's not a big expense, but it's kind of something I'll get into it. If you see here, I'll highlight all of them, but the game. So I got this game. It's called Clash of Clans. I'm sure most of you heard of it. It used to be really big. I used to play it in high school all the time. I just got back into it. It's just a mobile game that you kind of just play. And it's fun, and I spent like a total of, I'm not doing the math right now, I think it was like $37 or something on this game so far. This month I spent like 16 bucks. Yeah, that's kind of a waste of money in my eyes. It definitely is a waste of money, but I kind of enjoy it, so I'm kind of like supplementing joy for that, because anything else I don't really spend money on myself, except for, of course, the plane ticket that I'm going to visit to Texas, which I was going to do anyway. But I was thinking $37, and it feels like I didn't even spend that much. But it's really weird to see, really crazy to see, I should say, that this stuff just adds up so quickly. Like, if I wasn't so mindful of this spending, this thing could add up to like $100 a month. And that's insane amount of money to me. $100 a month, like, as you'll see. I mean, this month is not a good example, but I spent a total of $1,984.10, and that's because of the plane ticket, getting my filling for the teeth, all the gas I had to pay for. I got supplements as well and all that stuff. But I made $1,943, which I wouldn't have made if I never got a part-time job. So I'm glad, I'm happy with that. I basically do have two jobs. I still work as an assistant as a real estate agent. These past couple of days have actually been pretty crazy. I've been putting in some serious hours. Obvious, not like a huge amount, but in the last couple of days, I guess, a crazy amount of hours because, she's starting to pick up on her business. Winter's kind of slowing down. I think March is still going to be pretty cold, but people are starting to want to sell their house now again. Well, some people, but yeah, her business is starting to pick up, and that means I'm starting to be a little busy, which is totally cool. Just more money in my pocket, I guess. Let's get into the updates. All right, so here's the life updates. As you'll see on the screen, taxes. So I did my taxes this month. So I only had to pay $929 in taxes, which is amazing. Like, that's insane because I saved $3,500 to pay in taxes. So whenever I would get a commission check, my broker told me to be safe, just put 25% of that commission check away for taxes later. And so I did. I followed that advice. I'm like, yeah. And when I did separate that money, I kind of figured that was just all going to go to taxes, like no matter what. So only paying $929 is crazy because I saved about $2,500. I saved $3,500, which I thought was just going to go straight to taxes. But again, only had to pay that much. And the car breakdown, I kind of just went over that earlier. Yeah, that sucked. And even what sucks even more is I think something else might be going wrong with it again, and I don't know what to do. I'm not going to get a new car. I think I'm going to stick this one out, even though I have to put so much money into it. But it's just what happens when you have an older car. It just kind of breaks down all at once. Well, maybe not, but anyway, I'm heading to Texas. I was talking to a friend a friend I had back in high school. She lives in Texas, and I'm going to go ahead and visit for a week in Houston, where I want to live. Just see how it is, see the atmosphere, kind of get the feel of Houston, kind of just feel how it is to live there. And I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I'm going the 14th, like I said. I'll be there, and then I'll come back the 21st. And then I think I'm kind of waiting until after I come back to start getting ready to look at apartments and all that stuff, because I kind of want to get familiar with the areas. She said she's going to take me all around, and I'm kind of letting her lead the way because she's lived there for a couple of years, I think, now. She's a teacher down there, so she knows a lot more down there, and I'll be able to ask her questions, stuff like that, getting car registration and all that stuff, see what it's going to take to get me to get there. But yeah, after I come back, it's kind of like putting the foot down, full on, just focus on Texas. And I'm excited. I was planning on moving April, May. It might be towards May, might not. I don't know, kind of right now. It's kind of a long story, but I took that money I saved on the taxes. I took that money and I put it into my investment account because I was thinking, instead of having it just sit here, if I put it in an investment account and have it grow, hopefully, in a couple of months, because I put it in like a couple of weeks ago. So if I have it just grow like a little bit in a couple of months, and then take it out, yeah, I'll have to pay taxes on the winnings I had, but I'll still probably have more than I had the money just sitting there. And then, of course, the market does not want to agree with you. It doesn't just go up. I knew that, but what I'm trying to say is I only have like $2,000 and some dollars in my checkings and my cash, because I carry cash since I'm a delivery driver. I have tons of cash. Yeah, about $20 or $2,000, and that's after all the bills I have to pay for this month, March. So that's after getting my wisdom teeth taken out. That's after the rent that I have to pay, and all those bills and stuff. That is definitely not enough to go to Texas. And one thing I do not want to do is take out money at a loss in my investments. Obviously, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. And I kind of want to keep that in there. And hopefully the market kind of just at least goes up a little bit in the next coming months. If it doesn't, it doesn't, because, the market does what it wants. I have no saying it. And it just, you can't control it. Obviously, with not having to pay rent at the other place anymore or any bills over there, I'm going to be saving a crap ton of money now, even more than I am now. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe after I come back and figure out where I'm going to live, what I'm going to do, because I still need to figure out what kind of job I want to do. I think I'm just going to do odd jobs until I get settled and then see where it takes me. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll still be an assistant over in Texas too, so I'll still have that kind of income coming in, which is not a lot, but it's something, I guess. So yeah, I just basically want a cushion to get there. It's going to cost me about $3,000 to get there, estimating of the kind of fees and everything. $3,000 is what I'm estimating is going to cost to get me there. I want to kind of have some cash on hand. I have no idea about this, so this might be speculation, but if we do get a stimulus check again of $1,400, I'm just going to say this right now. I have no idea. I don't know the status on that. I don't know if it's ever going to come, and I don't know if they're even talking about it still right now, because I really don't care. It's because I don't really need the stimulus check, but it would be obviously nice to have it. So if we get that, that would help a lot. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm kind of at that point where I wish I could invest more money into the market, because I know it's in a good spot to invest more, but obviously I can't because of where I am right now. But yeah, this video is going on forever, and I did not expect it to go on this long, but that is kind of it. That's my life update for this month. We'll see where I'm at. Oh, and I kind of want to try to film when I'm in Texas. I got a camera, so I can try to do that. I'm not sure if I will or if I won't. I want to, but if I don't, then I won't. And if I do, I do. But I'm going to take the camera anyway, just in case. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.